Hey everybody, welcome back to the best U.S. Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is August 8th, 2024. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the 2024 Jefferson nickel and where you can find it and where you'll be able to find it in a very short time. Now, with all that said, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. That's right. It's a huge number. Not sure exactly what that number is, but it's got to be ginormous. Oh, and guess what? We're always live and never edited. Now let's bounce over here to moneymetals.com. Looks like gold's up, platinum, silver, palladium, all of them up right now. Look at that. Gold up 1310 to 2406.35. Silver up 1%-ish to 2708. You're looking at platinum up 355 to 934.20, and palladium up 1070 at 929.50. More of that parity between palladium and platinum. Yeah. All right, you're looking at Dr. Copper, which fell below $4 the other day, but it's up 4 pennies just right about now. Interesting, we're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $7.59. You're going to get out of there. Well, look at that. It's getting on sale, isn't it? $34.66 a piece for a quantity of 1 through 39, and they'll buy them back for $28.58 each. Now let's bounce over here to the bullion sales at the United States Mint, and looks like I zoomed in quite a bit here, but no new tale to tell for the month of August. Now let's get to talking about those nickels from 2024. And as you can see, this is the circulating coins production. We've got here 2024 circulating coin production right there. We're going to be talking about Denver and Philadelphia minted Jefferson nickels from 2024. And that's important, well, because, well, they're really expensive. And the mintages, well, seeing how we're already in August, these numbers are probably from June. And I got to tell you, those folks over at Wikipedia are up on this because they already have these numbers as of August 1st already entered into their database of numbers. It's quite remarkable. So somebody's staying on top of that. And this is probably important as well as not only, look, folks are making money off these Jefferson nickels from 2024, Philadelphia and Denver, mostly Denver for now. These mintages could easily be ramped up to 100 million each. However, let's look at it. We have probably about 4, maybe 3.5 months left of for the United States Mint to start producing the 2025 coinage. So they're going to start that in December. And here we are almost, I guess we're a quarter way through August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, that's probably about 3.5, 4 months to go before the United States Mint switches over to 2025. And that's not that many more months to actually add to this total. And if you're not, well, look, I had to look it up myself. I was like, well, wait a minute. So is this number we're looking at just under 70 million Jefferson nickels for 2024? Is that a lot? Does the Mint normally do that? Well, that's a good question. Let's go here to 2023 circulating coin data and look at that. Look at that's 1.4 billion of those bad boys were produced in 2023. And let's go further back to 2020. That was the beginning of the pandemic, and they produced 1.6 billion from there. So yeah, if you look at that, and we're at 69, just almost 70 million, not billion. That's a fraction of what we're looking at. And that reminds me of the 2009. Let me go ahead and hit Control F, and I'll hit 2009 numbers. That's right, 39 million from Philadelphia, almost 40, and then about 47 almost from Denver facility. And they have a recession here, caused low mintage numbers not seen in the since the 1950s. And we're probably going to see that again, only because I believe the United States Mint is not getting a whole lot of orders from the Federal Reserve Bank for circulating coinage because it's already sitting out there in the wild at banks, vaults, and that sort of thing, or maybe in the warehouses of the Federal Reserve. That's probably where all that extra coin has showed up and just being stored, waiting to be ordered. So I don't think the United States Mint is going to get any new orders. And we have heard people saying that they have been to the Denver Mint facility to take the tour, and nobody was working there as far as in the presses where they strike these circulation coins. Now, let's look at eBay, right? So we're going to go over here to eBay. Just let's say we want to purchase one of these beautiful coins in a mint state. That means they're graded, okay? So that's what mint state right there. MS, that's what we're looking for, and it can be P or D, Philadelphia or Denver. And right off the bat, we've got here price, shipping highest first. There's only one result. There it is. That's it, just the one, and it's $59.99. and it's got $4 shipping, and it's a mint state 66. Now we could look around a little bit further in here, but generally speaking, we're only going to find proofs that have been graded. There's one that's been a proof. That's a proof 70, deep cameo, almost gone, $26.99 free shipping. But look at this. You've got a P and a D, and that's a circulation strike here for $7.49. And that begs the question, look at this new listing for $1.35, 2024 Philadelphia Jefferson nickel, semi-key. That's interesting. I hadn't heard it put like that, but maybe they're right. This is probably going to be a semi-key date considering these low mintages. But if you're looking at how, expensive these particular coins are when it comes to buying a P and a D circulation strike, well, it's almost $10, folks. And we know that that circulation coin set that's coming out at the end of this month is $30. So that's a third of the set's price just for the P and the D nickel on the open market. Now, here I am at 2024 Jefferson nickel. I've got rid of the mint state, all right, but I've got 281 results, and the first 4 of them are sponsored, 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 and sponsored. There we go. That's the first one listed. That's a 2024 Jefferson nickel roll. That's head showing 40 coins, $50, or best offer at $5 shipping. Those aren't the most expensive one, folks. The most expensive ones are the Denver rolls for right now. Look at this, $8.99 free shipping. Oh my goodness, $7.49, 827 of those sold. That's amazing, 827. Look at this, $2.99. That's just for the Philadelphia. And I'm sure, look at this, almost $10 here with the dollar shipping. So yeah, $9, $10 there for the P and the D. And folks, I've got to tell you, that's a third of the price for the uncirculated set for 2024. And, that begs the question for that uncirculated set, how much are people paying for that particular set now, or at least pre-saling it on eBay? And well, I got to tell you, it's quite interesting. This is actually more expensive than the 2023 uncirculated set. And what are the reasons? Well, they both have a similar stated product limit. One from 2023 is 185,000. The one from this year is 190,000. So what is it? What could it be that's making this set more expensive than 2023? Well, it's probably most likely that Jefferson nickel, folks. Like I said, it's a third of the price of the set right now. And look at this person here. They're selling theirs for $45 with $5 shipping. This one's was $59.95. That's 33% off at $40 with $5 shipping. There you go. Look at that. That's a clad proof set. Not going to talk about that. $39.95 with free shipping. It is $29. And isn't that interesting? And it also begs the question, are these uncirculated sets still available? The uncirculated sets for 2024 still available? Yeah, I think they are. You probably have another week or so, seeing how they drop 3 weeks from today. I think today is Thursday the 8th. Which means you have about a week, and then they cut it off, and then they'll ship you over to 2025's uncirculated set. And I think that might also be a key date set, considering the fact that those Kennedy half dollars, that'll be the last year of the Kennedy half dollar as we know it. Isn't that interesting? So look at this one's $39.50 free shipping. But let's go ahead and look over here to the next eBay page, and we're going to consider the prices for the 2023 uncirculated coin set. All right. So we saw the other ones were about $50, $49, $45. Look at this one's $36.90 with 172 sold. That's clearly lower. Let's see if we can find anything else. $36.95, clearly lower. And then we're looking at the next one at $38.06 from the folks over there. So yeah, definitely a lot less expensive for the 2023 than the 2024. I think that's clear at this point. Now let's also dig into this here. This is on the mid schedule. Like I said, about 3 weeks from today, you're looking at the August 29th drop for the uncirculated coin set. And I got to ask the question, if it is still available for subscription, right? And there it is. And this is going to be the uncirculated coin set from 2024, ships August 29th. So it is still available, even though we know the stated product limit is 190,000. That's not a whole lot of folks. The United States Mint does not make as many annual sets as it once did back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. They used to make millions of uncirculated sets, and nowadays it's just merely a fraction of that going forward. And it seems to be getting lower every year, right? So I don't think the United States Mint wants a whole lot of products sitting on their shelves that's collecting dust. Let's face it, in tough economic times, you don't want your products sitting around. It just costs money to have those products sitting on the shelf. That's right. Money in the bank's probably better at this point for them. Now, with that said, I don't believe the United States Mint's going to get any more orders from the Federal Reserve Bank for those Jefferson nickels. They could, and then what would that do, right? So we got to ask ourselves a question, does this set sell out if that trend continues? And like I said, we probably won't have any new numbers until the first week of September, right? August, September, and then we'll probably see new numbers. So that means this set will have been released by the time we get any new data for those Jefferson nickels. So will it sell out quickly? Will it sell out at all? Will it, this year? I think those are questions we all need to ask. And what could those reasons be that it does sell out? Is it the low mintage? Is it the demand for high grade Denver and Philadelphia Jefferson nickel strikes? I bet they would be. And I think ultimately, the question is for folks is that the MS, we kind of started the show with that mid-state strike. What are those going to be? Because we saw mid-state 66 was $59.99-ish, almost $60. So what is a mid-state 67 or a mid-state 68? That is the question I think that we're going to find out relatively soon, because these sets will start to be shipped, and we might see some advanced releases, and that is what we really need to be paying attention to. Those advanced release Jefferson nickel strikes. And will the grading companies or even the big bulk dealers, will they even recognize the fact that these Jefferson nickels from 2024 have high demand? Is it a semi-key date to them? Is it something they're not even paying attention to? Is it not on their radar? Well, it's been on ours since March. Isn't that something? Now, with that said, let's go bounce over here to our plus ones. Let's do it. Let's go. This is Psalm 19:14. It says here also, from intentional sins, restrain your servant. Let them not rule me. Then I shall be perfect, and I will be cleansed of great transgression. And I think what that means, don't let my evil inclination overpower me. And I believe the Lord assists those who yearn to do what is right and proper. He's going to show you the way, show you the right path, right? Not the left-handed path. Now let's go here to 99.9 KOI Coin News Radio. This is Rush Subdivisions here at 99.9 KOI Coin News Radio. Stacker out. Oh, wait, not out yet. Just not yet. We're thinking the membership. It's $1.99 a month. And if you do like these videos that come out every single morning, they give you a little bit of insight, maybe a little bit of theory as to what's going on over at the United States Mint and their products, well, please consider $1.99 per month. It's not that bad. In fact, even if you listen once a week, once a month, it's still worthy. All right, now I'm going to do it. Stacker out.